England, and it's hitting American bookstores October 6th.
Yep.
And she's doing a book tour, but she's not coming to Denver. And
5 states.
We thought she was going to be in Dallas on October 24th.
Mm-hmm.
But then that changed.
She posted a video and that changed.
Yeah.
So it's in the middle of the week, which is just not
hard.
convenient. It's not convenient.
It's
not to travel, and taking the time off is not the problem at all. Going there is not the problem. It's taking the time off,
Right.
Sometimes our jobs, we can't just come and go as we please. We do have jobs that we need to be at.
I was prepared to take a Friday off to get there for Saturday.
Exactly.
But at Wednesday, you'd have to take Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then why work Friday when you haven't been there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
And we have the time. That's not it. It's just taking the time off of work, just the commitments and stuff that we have to do at work. Yeah. Mark loves her. He loves her sausage dogs. He loves sausage dogs. Piglet, yes, he loves that.
Piggy poo poo.
Yep, that is.
Steve loves Mike, not in that way. And
he's cool. He
even has watched her old videos, and he's like, look how she's progressed in her videos and her quality. And I'm just like, yeah, she's cool.
Yep.
I got no time I don't have time to analyze the videos like Steve does.
Yeah, me either. And, I'm looking and I think to myself, I'm busy and we are creatures of habit with what we do Monday through Friday. But that girl, I don't know how she does it all. I don't know.
She is constantly going. I'm like, she's like, oh, I'm filming a vlog and then I'm going to do this. When does she edit? Oh, at 1 o'clock in the morning. So she can get up at 6 a.m. I need my sleep.
Yeah, and go to her flat and then do whatever she's got to do. And it's a lot.
Yeah.
I follow quite a few. You were talking last week about the Graveyard Girl, Swamp Girl, whatever.
Yes, you watch her?
Yes, I've watched her for a long time.
Steve discovered her, and she's from Pearland.
Crazy.
Which is where Steve was born and raised.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
I can't. She stresses me out.
Well, she does, but she does all the things that I want to know about. She tries everything that I want to know, and I'm not going to spend the money on it.
Right.
She's funny. And I only brought that up because you were talking about it. And if you didn't watch her back to school haul.
Oh, do I need to?
This year. It was pretty funny. Yeah. It was pretty good. So...
She is out of control. Did you watch the, oh my gosh, their award show here in the States?
Nope, I didn't even know about it till the day after.
What is it called?
When you posted something.
Something, it starts with an S. But anyway, all the YouTubers in the United States have an award show where, the top YouTubers win. And do you watch BF versus GF, prank versus prank?
Yep, I do. I usually try to catch up at the end of every week or something, whenever I can. Yeah, it depends on what they're doing. I don't watch their pranks so much at all.
Every once in a while.
I try to keep up with them. Yeah, some things they do are
a little juvenile.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they look fun. I try to catch up at the end of the week. Usually I catch up with everything on Friday and Saturdays, because we don't do a whole lot in the evenings at all.
That's good. That is chill time. I've been trying to, you remember Ashley Gamble? She used to be the co-host on Two Girls and a Bottle of Wine. Mm-hmm. She grew up in just outside of New York, went to school in Pennsylvania. I'm like, Ashley, you need to watch BF versus GF because it's right up her alley. These are her people. And she would totally get the whole the Pennsylvania stuff. You know?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know. I have dinner with her this week, and I'm gonna ask her again. Have you watched them?
Watch them and see. And it's not like you're taking time really out of your life. It's 13 or 14 minutes just to look over it, and they're pretty good. Poor Gina, she's got her hands full. Yeah.
They won an award, and I just called the award. It was the Streamies. So it had to do with YouTube, Vine, And I think that's it, really.
Yeah, I didn't know it was on until you posted something the next day. Then I seen that. I'm like, nope, I didn't even know. But yeah, I probably would have watched that. I do follow a lot of people, so I probably would have watched that.
Grace Helbig is one of my faves.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know. I just can't. I did watch what she posted today for 19 seconds, and it said she's taking the week off. She'll be back next week.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I did
Stupid
watch
Cubicle
that.
World sucks me in. Do you like Jenna Marbles?
I do like Jenna. I liked Jenna when she first started. I really liked her.
Mm-hmm.
But to me now, it seems like she's getting so much bigger that she's not as, I don't know, personable as what she used to be. I do like her, though.
She's kind of in a shell now.
Yes.
So,
I do like her, though.
She, because Grace Helbig has a podcast. It's Not Too Deep is the name of it, and it's on iTunes. So I started listening to Grace through that, and I just like the way she talks, and it's just awkward, and I love it. And then I started watching her vlogs and her videos, and she just had Jenna Marbles on, and I'm like, ultimate collaboration. Because, yes, and they did a podcast on iTunes, and then you can watch, they did a video of Urban Dictionary words, and they tried to guess the meaning. Pretty funny.
That'd be funny. That would be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to look
lighthearted.
up her podcast. When I walk, my podcast, I catch up on this one.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Hillbilly Nerd Talk.
Yay, Petra.
And Wrinkled Sheiks, if you guys do it. Yep, I love Hank and Petra. I do. And that's usually about what I catch. Those are the three that I catch up on. Yeah, Steve and
thanks.
Hillbilly.
Yes,
and
Wrinkled Sheets is, we just get so busy. We were going to record last night, and then it was like 8 o'clock, and we don't ever host people. We don't have people staying with us, and we have his family are staying with us next week, or no, tomorrow night. And it's just kind of like, oh my God. Is it guest proof? Yeah. Is the house okay? And it just stresses us both out. And so we were cleaning all afternoon. Do you get like that? You have family that comes and goes constantly, right?
Well, we do, but none of the kids. We have 4 bedrooms here, and we sleep in one of them. We have a room that we're turning into a little family room that used to be a bar because we partied all the time, and that was our bar, and that's being changed. And I have a workout room, and we have an extra spare room. So we have 3 bedrooms that we are not using. I do not have a spare bed in our house.
Oh my!
Nobody comes to stay with us. Nope, nobody's coming to stay with us. They come and visit, and then they
leave.
They leave. They can go to my mom's and spend the night.
There you go.
No.
Well, Steve's sister lives down the road, and typically people stay with her. Like, they'll visit us, but they stay with her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not happening this time. I'm like, what do you mean? And we don't even know. Like, I'm like, Steve, how many people are coming?
Oh, they're staying with you. Oh.
They're staying overnight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what
just
time
one
are
night?
they going to... Yeah, just one night.
Oh.
I'm like, what time are they going to be here? Well, I'm just not... I'm like, oh my God.
One night.
I don't have control issues. Well, we never have people... Like, we'll have the kids stay, like the grandkids. Mm-hmm. But other than that... And kids don't really notice imperfections. But
no.
I feel like adults do. Because I have been in people's houses and been like, ooh, they're baseboards.
Well, you know what? If you're coming to my house to look at what it looks like, you don't belong here.
Right.
But I mean, it is just us, and the only thing that we ever have to do really is dust and sweep.
Yep.
Dust and sweep. That's pretty much it. Because there's really there is no traffic at all through here unless the grandkids come over with the kids, but then they leave. They don't really spend the night right now. So.
Is it an age thing? Like they're not quite ready?
Yeah. One of them has stayed the night before, but he was really young and I didn't mind. The other is an age thing. They have to be self-sufficient. They have to sleep all night and they have to be potty trained.
Yes.
That's my 3 rules.
I believe that was my grandma's rule. Like I remember staying the night without my brother until he got potty trained. Yeah.
Well, when we're grandparents, we can have those rules.
Yeah.
So, and I do love them all coming over. We love to go visit all of them. We did that yesterday. We went from one side of the state to the other side of the state, seeing everyone, and because they're just all scattered out. But yeah, I love to see them all. When they get older, when they want to start coming to spend and stay with us, then I'll keep them anytime they want to. They just have to, they have to get to that age to want to do it.
And that's kind of the attitude that my grandma had. Like,
yes,
we would be going like, oh, spring break's coming up. And I'm like, well, do I get to see grandma? Do I get to spend days with grandma? Well, give her a call. And I'd be like, grandma, can I come over? And that started when 5th or 6th grade. Yep. And it carried all the way through. I went to college in a town closer to my grandma. And we set up where once a week I would come over. We'd have dinner. And then she took it upon herself to start doing my laundry. I did not make that happen. but
yes.
but it was always great. And then I ended up living with her for a couple years after college.
Yeah, that was always good. I spent every summer in Siloam Springs, Arkansas, with my grandparents. So, yep, I miss those days.
Yeah, super simple, super happy.
Yep, it was. That small town that we're in, at least we can see everyone and do whatever.
And how big is your town?
Probably around 16,000.
That's pretty big. That's a decent size.
Yeah, it is. It relatively, we can get from one side to the next, and it's pretty short. But it is a decent sized town. We're 30 miles west of Oklahoma City, so it's about 30 miles to get to the city.
And your friend owns a bar in Oklahoma. Who, Blake Shelton.
She doesn't own it. She was working. She's the manager.
So your text said my friend's bar, so I assumed.
Oh.
Look at me, connecting dots that aren't there.
Yes, I know. That was my fault. I could think when I seen it, and you're the first person that I thought of when I seen it, I'm like, okay, I'm going to send this to her.
Yes.
But, yeah. And she kind of kept it professional. There was nothing that really said to her, and I didn't text her. She said that he had iced tea, and his, credit card bill proved that that's what came out on it, and that's pretty much how it was left.
Huh.
But yeah,
that's great. And I showed Steve. I was like, "Look," and Steve's like, "Wait, I thought the voice was taping." I'm like, he seems like the type of guy that if he can run back to Oklahoma for a day or two, he's going to run back to Oklahoma.
Run back, and I have seen pictures posted of him before with that guy. So I've seen him before in his photos. So that might be his little caretaker or something. I don't really know.
Right.
But I've seen him before. So it wasn't as exciting as if she had been closer, we would have ran over there. But she works for Louie's Bar and Grill, and that was Louie's, Lakeside. Yeah, she works for Louie's. She's a manager, and she's a pretty cool girl. But she wasn't close enough for us to get to it.
That's okay. You shared some joy with me. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. He's a normal guy.
That would be so cool. We hang out at Toby Keith's all the time in Bricktown.
Right.
We've kind of just
Is your Toby Keith still open?
Yes. Oh, yes. It'll be open. It's right in the middle of Bricktown. It'll be open. I seen that you guys are closing.
Denver, and then there was one in California that closed the same day. You need to check with your Tobies.
Yeah, I don't. None of the kids have said anything. We've been going there for so long that we just go there to see the kids behind the bar, to visit and go have a few beers with them, and that's why we go. And everything is good. And actually, Toby owns, since he lives here, he has this one, and then he has 2 in Norman that he's opened that we've been to.
Well, good.
So he has 3.
Hopefully he has stronger ties, because I feel like the ones in Denver and California, they're just using his name.
Well, that's probably so. And here, he frequents all of his 3 restaurants here. He frequents them all the time. We have not physically, it's either happened before we got there or after we got there. So on the same day, we have not. And then his other bar, one of his other bars, we go visit one of the girls there, and she said that he's in there all the time. He drives a white Dodge truck, I believe.
Wait,
she
I
said
thought
he's
he was
in
a
there.
Ford guy.
Well, he is a Ford guy, but he has a Dodge. That's exactly what Mark said.
We just debunked.
Yes, he does. And when we were there, she kind of leaned over and looked in the parking lot. Nope, that's not him. So he's in there all the time. But yeah, he's a Ford guy. But apparently he has a white Dodge.
So we have to talk about this because it's the elephant in the room now. So Blake and Miranda. What the hell? You posted as though you weren't even surprised.
I wasn't.
It devastated me.
I know it did. I know it did.